Hello guys and welcome to the channel, it's Erad and Star Citizen of 4.0 is now in the live servers, the live preview servers, live server number 2, I don't know what to say, but nevertheless, any progress that we do in Star Citizen of 4.0 will be kept moving forward as 3.24.3 gets phased out. And so, I tried it out. I went out there with my alt account and my main account in two different places. I went to the PYRO system, I went to the sentence system, and so here are my first impressions of 4.0. Now, not everything is perfect. There are things that still don't work. That's why there are two live servers, but overall, I would say that it's a very pleasant experience. First, stability, smoothness. I haven't experienced yet a single server error. I would say that also NPCs have been working very well. They've been very responsive. They've been very alive. Even at some of the smaller outposts in the PYRO system, they were just, talking, doing their things, repairing stuff. It was really, really nice to see. I would also say that the elevators worked. Freight elevators also worked. So I tried a little bit of trading. Everything was working fine on that end. So all of that so far is very positive. Frames have significantly improved as well, frames per second in the PYRO stations, which are also working quite well. So that also is something that's good to see. I went through the PYRO system, as I said, with my alt account, which is only a basic starter pack. I only have a Pisces with this, no extra armor, no extra weapon. I thought I would be a little fish, easy to kill. Turns out I didn't meet anyone. Now, perhaps that's because I went to the Asian servers at the time when in Asia everybody is busy doing things. So everybody's going out. It was like 2 p.m. here in Asia. Usually people go out here. That's what happens. So maybe that's why. So it was a pretty good experience, just going around and doing some exploration. But yeah, there was. I went to the different outposts. The only thing that killed me were the anti-air outposts at some of the Xeno threat outposts. So I suppose that this is intended gameplay. That's how it's supposed to be. So no problem with that at all. Now there are things that did not work so well in 4.0. Of course, and that's the reason why we have the two different live servers, and these are the missions. Now, there are a lot of missing missions that are just not there yet. I was thinking maybe I would do some delivery missions with the old, little packages that we used to do, right? Which gave you the illegal delivery missions after if you do the one on Hurston. So I was hoping to go there to then check out some outposts, see what we can buy and sell there. That didn't. They were just not there. So these missions are already missing, and I'm sure that there are also a lot of other missions that are missing. That's the reason why we still have 3.24.3, so that we can do those older missions. But I also did some bounty hunting missions, and that also was, I mean, they were here, but the problem is that when I killed the target, well, the mission did not register as being complete, and this happened more than once, unfortunately. So that can be quite frustrating, but again, nothing that was not really expected there. So that's why if you want to do those missions here, not a good thing to do. Now there are things to do in 4.0 that you can already enjoy, right? Trading being one of them, obviously. If you are quite daring, if you are into this, then yes, absolutely. And also the contested zone in the PYRO system. Now, people are going to say, oh, it's going to be PvP again. That's the everything is geared toward PvP with Star Citizen and blah, yada, yada, yada. Here is the problem with the PYRO system, something that I'm going to address here in this video as well. The problem with the PYRO system is not that it's geared toward PvP, because we knew it. This is how it was supposed to be since the very inception of that system. Even when it was brought to us in lore, it's a lawless system. Lawless systems means that anything goes there. This has been clear from the very beginning, ever since they mentioned the PYRO system for the first time like a decade ago. So I have no problem, and I don't think that we should have any problem here with PYRO being a PvP system and thus being PvP servers. I think that the problem is that the concerns that PvE players have are also legitimate. It is true that not a lot of content, if not any content, is geared toward PvE recently. It's all PvP. That's also a legitimate concern. And I think that the problem with the PYRO system is not that it's PvE, it's PvP. It's that it took 5 years, I was going to say, it took 5 years for CIG, since they announced that they will be releasing the PYRO system in 2019. It took them 5 years to release the PYRO system because it took such a long time to create server meshing. That was the problem. So to make sure that PYRO was working and functional and that there was enough content, they did all those PvP events, they did all those PvP missions, so that then they would be ready for the PYRO system. And that's why everything has been geared toward PvP, to make sure that the PYRO system was ready when it finally came after all these years. But CIG perhaps did not expect that it would have taken 5 years to release the PYRO system. Now that PYRO system is out of the way, they are going to make other systems. Now, Nyx is also going to be an almost lawless system, although it's not going to be as bad as the PYRO system. And then we're going to have Castra and Terra. You're going to see the other way around, right? Terra, there's not going to be any PvP in Terra. It's all going to be PvE over there. And if not, yeah, it's probably going to be just that. Right? PvE is going to be severely hindered there because of the local security forces that will police what's going on there. So it's going to balance itself eventually, right? And hopefully it's not going to take 5 years for CIG to release the Terra system. But that's, in my opinion, why people have had the impression that everything has been toward PvP. It's just it took such a long time to develop the PvP system. Once it's out, CIG will move on to other types of systems and other types of gameplay that will be associated with them. So that's what we should be expecting starting from this year and moving on toward the release to 1.0. Alright guys, that's all I have to say about 4.0. So far it's been working pretty smoothly. I'm enjoying it a lot. Don't forget, we got the giveaway, guys. These are the very last days to win a Terrapin Medic, or also an Intrepid starter pack or a Star Chaser combat pack. What can you do to win, to have entries? Well, you can subscribe and comment to any videos posted this month, or you can also join by our Gleam contest, or for guaranteed entries, you can become a Patreon or a YouTube member and enter your name on Discord. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I would not be able to make all of that content without my Patreon and YouTube members, including Dr. Forbid, Zero Crusher, Shadow Rise, and the Ducker. I've been Irad, and I'll see you guys in the next one.